Yeah, exactly. Well, so pre-market, I was talking about Chris. What I was I was talking about this movement yesterday, pre-market right here. Um, Yesterday, I said this is probably what's going to happen today. After the big gap down, a lot of the retail traders are think that it's going to get bought up, right? So they run it up first thing. Well, all the retail traders start jumping on it long because they think it's getting bought up. Well, then they pull the bottom out of it, right? And then it just broke down. Did exactly what I thought it was going to do yesterday. Got a real nice bounce on this 430 right here. Was a real nice bounce midday, and then it broke and then squeezed up at the end. But pretty interesting move yesterday. Late. Yeah. So anyway, we talked about that yesterday, and we got to remember that we don't trade like we're retail traders, right? We got to think like big money and trade in that manner. Um, so SPY, we have a low gap up this morning. So basically, what I'm going to expect this morning, and in the short levels, it came right into level and bounced down where it should pre-market. So we'll probably get a run back into this 433.48 range for the bounce back up to the 441.44 up to the gap fill, which you were just saying a second ago, Tandon. I short-term trade every day, buddy. Hold on, somebody's talking on YouTube. Oh, good. You had to buy a new SSD? Yeah. Right. Cool. All right, YouTube guys, I have a chat room, so that's who I'm talking to on the other side. It's a private chat. It's not on YouTube, so for people that are through my website. All right, so that's good, Chris. Now, we talked about this movement yesterday. Let's get back into this. So I did exactly what I did. I shorted this move yesterday, wrote it down, took all my profit. I ended up getting stopped out somewhere in here right before this big drop, which is fine. I mean, I made plenty of money yesterday, and I don't trade much after 10:30. All the trades that I'm going to be talking about today are going to be today's entries in and out. Okay. So what we're going to be watching for on SPY once again is the test of this close down here around 433.48, which is the support from yesterday. That's kind of where we expected the first bounce, and it did bounce there, and then it failed. So we went top to bottom, okay? And now it's pulled back up. So we're going to get a test back here. Now we're going to watch this for a long, guys, but you have to understand that if we take this SPY call at 433, it can break here, and if it breaks here, it's going to come down and test this double bottom. It's going to. If it can get underneath this area right here. I don't think it's going to. I think it'll bounce back up. But we do have some other levels down here, so it could come down, but we'll see. All right, it's still a good enough play that I would take if there's enough distance where it is right now. So, all right, let's bounce over to Qs real quick. I'm going to go through the list, guys, so just kind of bear with me here. Qs did a very similar movement yesterday. We were watching for that. What is this after hours double bottom here? All right, so now Q's is back, jumped up into the gap pre-market. Once again, we're going to want to test this close down here. As you can see, the close is right here, roughly, right kind of where these market maker candles come down to. Let me get rid of this. Could bounce at 366.81, but I really think I want lower the better. We can watch both areas. Whoops. Now listen, guys, on this play, on SPY and Q is trying to grab these long for the run back up to the fill, back up into this 372 range. If it breaks here, 50 cents is about standard risk, right? Which is going to bring us right into this area right here, okay? This is about as deep as we can risk it, taking this trade, and if it breaks there, if it gets underneath this, it's going to come to the bottom. So that'll be our risk box, okay? About 50 cents. So we'll be watching that for the long, and if it breaks through, we'll just reset and come down here and grab it down here for the bounce, okay? Now, let's move over to Apple. We'll go back through this. We'll go back through the list, see what we think, see if everything lines up, and we have a good story to tell, and we move forward, okay? All right, Apple, a little bit of a gap up. It's going to come back down here to the close and test. It looks like a lot of gap fill it's going to want to do before it wants to run because we had such a dump yesterday. So go watch that 142.98 area. Remember, guys, this is an area, not an exact number, okay? So we're going to watch for Apple to come into 192.48. For the run back up, probably up in this bottom of this candle area, 146.04. Let me get rid of this. Somewhere up in here. Let me get rid of these green candles. We don't need those. Get rid of this. Got to clamp the chart a little bit. All right, so this is kind of our box. I'll be watching this area for a short, coming into the bottom of the daily level here. So we'll be long here, short here, okay? Get rid of that. That was yesterday's level that I just deleted, so which was the high, which it can bounce here. It could bounce pre-market and tank. We'll see. I think it'll dip first, and then it's going to run up, and then we'll kind of hang up in this area for the rest of the day would be my guess. Okay? So far. AMC, nothing there. Right by the 99.23, yeah. You're probably going to get a test down here at the close once again. It's actually trying to hold, but it's got that gap. I would watch the close gap at 101.65. If it gets under there, I don't think you're going to like it, Tanda. I think it slides. Huh? That's awesome. Awesome. All right. Moving forward. I'm really not crazy about any trades on AMD. Just one of my people are in that trade. That's why I'm talking about it. All right. Amazon. Let's see what Amazon's doing right now. That's an interesting candle there. Amazon loves to come down and bounce the close, which is right here. So I'm going to make this orange. Just so I remember when I'm intraday and I'm zoomed in on the charts like this, I know which levels are what. I'll color code them a lot. All right. Hold on, let me check something else. $33.77.98. So yesterday's open was 34.48.33. Today's is 33.77. We're currently under that. I expect Amazon to come down and bounce this 33.55 and then push up. If it breaks under that, it's going to crap the bed and pull the market down with it. Okay. Tanner, you need to be aware of this for that AMD trade. I'm going to have to watch that, okay? I don't like this candle right here. I was feeling pretty confident about it getting bought up at these levels, but I do not like that candle. So that's the move we'll be watching for the bounce right here, okay? So I'm going to be holding and watching my trades for when the bounces come in here. And if that trade doesn't come, I'm going to have to hold and let Amazon come down maybe to a double bottom down here, yesterday's lows, and see if it's going to bounce. So Amazon puts a drag on the market. It's a big cap stock on the S&P 500 when we're trading SPY. It puts a big drag on the SPY, okay? That's what I'd be looking for, but if it can get back up over this 33, if it bounces strong here and breaks through this 33.70 and starts to push, it's probably going to come all the way back up to the gap fill, which is up here, okay? So that'll be a big move, and that'll bring the whole market up quickly, all right? Boeing's still crap in the bed. Really not interested in Boeing. Got a little double bottom here. Kind of a similar move. There's a lot of similar moves across the board. As you see, the gap up, it's headed back for the retest of the gap. Hopefully, I really don't want, like back to Apple real quick, I really don't want this to test the gap pre-market. I want it to stay up here because this is our play we want. So we need speed and distance. All right, where was I? Yeah, Baba broke that low. I talked about that yesterday, remember? I didn't trust it. So Baba's going to come down to this 134.27. I would watch Baba short somewhere in here, but I really wouldn't even trade Baba. It's so erratic, but if somebody just had to take Baba, I would short it there. Run into that congestion and give it up to there. About a point. But I don't like it. But that's the trade. That's the trade on Baba, the short right here. Okay? In and out. Nothing there. Carnival's holding that uptrend very well right now. It's been a very easy play. This was an easy play yesterday, guys. Easy play. Ding, ding, and then it dinged again and ran up. Once again, we can watch that 22.72 for a call. Run it into the uptrend if it comes down that far. Probably won't. That'd have been a nice trade to hold on to for a second, but you could watch the close bounce. See, a lot of them were into this close bounce. So if it starts breaking, if we see stocks start breaking this close, coming back down, we may see other things break before. We're just going to have to watch across the board today. We're going to have to pay close attention, okay? Coinbase, big candle. Where's that to? $250.05. I would need Coinbase at a double bottom, minimum. Down here, we can watch Coinbase for a long. Give it down to about right here. How much is that? About a point. 230.02. Yep. So we can watch Coinbase for this move and give it about a point of risk, which is roughly what I thought it should be anyway. So we can watch this long here. And this is our risk for the long on Coinbase. Spreads get pretty big on Coinbase. If you have a small account, I wouldn't suggest trading this move right here. But we can watch that. It could bounce here, but I'm not real excited. I think the distance is too big. That's 2 points down to this, and you don't want the contract. You're going to lose. You're going to be down too much. Your emotion's going to go crazy. So let's just try to be patient on Coinbase. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay? Well, my short from Disney was effing beautiful. Gosh. Anyway. That's interesting. So Disney gets up a little bit into the gap. Same type of movement. Back into the close for the bounce. Retail traders going to load on short, and then it's going to bounce and rip their faces off. Remember, this is an area, guy. Area. Not exact numbers. Area. 5 or 10 cents. We're talking about $178 stock, okay? All right. So Disney 178.59 for the long, but once again, I'm going to say this again and again and again. If we break these levels here, guys, then we have to be very cautious. We can watch the previous day's lows, which would be down here for a bounce. Or we just let it go and see how far it comes down, as it could come all the way down here if it wanted. Or we could look for a retest of the close to go short, right? I was talking about this yesterday too. Depending on what happens, some of these plays, I expect it to come in here and bounce and do this, right? But if it doesn't want to do that and it breaks through, comes down like this, gets almost to this here, and then comes back in here, then you can take it for the short coming back this way. But you'd have to be taking profit coming in here because this is a daily level, right? Daily level. Intraday, intraday, this is an intraday level, this is a daily level, right? So when I'm talking about these plays, so you understand what I'm talking about. I'm really not crazy about a long on Disney. I don't think I would take that long. I think Disney's pretty weak at the moment. 176.56 if you really wanted to try it, but I'm really not crazy about it, but it could bounce there, so. DraftKings came into my 150. God damn it, I missed that trade I've been waiting for all week. What time did that trade come? That's why I missed it. It came late. I don't trade this time of day. I've been waiting for this trade all week. Go back and watch my videos. Somebody was talking to me on YouTube about this trade back here. They wanted to go long. I said, nope, I wouldn't take it long until it comes to 56. Came straight into 56 and bounced. Why did we pick 56? This is why. So, anyway, that was a perfect bounce. If it comes back to 56, I'd take it again. All right? Facebook. Boy, we're telling a similar tale today, aren't we? Close. Congestion. This is a good bounce zone for Facebook. This is a pretty good play on Facebook for a long. 355.66. And then we would take that up. We're going to take profit coming into the open, the VWAP. If it jams straight in, when it pulls back, you're going to be taking profit all the way in. You want to have a lot of your profit taken coming into this little gap right here at around 361.19. If you haven't taken profit by then, you should. Okay, guys? Nobody goes broke by taking profit. Take a profit when it comes. It doesn't matter if it's $10 a contract, $12 a contract, $40 a contract. Right? I'm trading options. I'm not trading the equity. Okay? So once you start taking profit and then you start moving your stop up, that's how you make those big trades. We don't try to pick the direction. We're trying to pick the bounce. I'll take it from the bottom to the top and from the top to the bottom in the same day if that trade is working. Okay? So if this breaks here, we're not going to chase it all the way down to 350, 240, or 350. Down here at 18, let me move this to there. 349.84 was the low of yesterday. Hard low. Okay, this isn't no market maker candle coming down here. It's a hard low. The movement was 349.84. Broke this little range right here. Most likely the people that were in this trade a month ago were not in the trade today, but there was some protection there, so it is what it is. Facebook should come to this 387.28, but it's dipped first and it's running up. I expect it to come back up. So I don't know if it's going to do it now or it wants to come down and test this 346 first. But eventually it's coming back to 387.28. All right. That's kind of the plays. There's your levels you can watch. Let me get rid of this one. I really don't want nobody taking a level there. So those are your two levels. You're going to give Facebook's about a point of standard risk. There's your point right there. You see how it lines up? This is your risk right here. You can take it down to there. And if it breaks out, what do? You just close it. We don't keep chasing it, right? We're not going to chase it all the way down. Just close it, take the loss, reset, buy it down here, or reset to a different stock, guys. You don't have to marry any of these. Any of these trades, don't marry them. We get them, they work, they don't work, we get out. That's how you don't blow out your account, okay? Moving on. Jason, Tanda, was this fuel cell from you or somebody else? I forget. Somebody else. Let me get rid of that. I don't care about that damn thing. That's something I'm watching. Gold. GME junk. Goog came into the 50. It actually broke pretty far underneath the 50. Much further than I thought. Because the 50 I figured would be about right here. It did bounce the level that I put yesterday, but it did break down late in the day. So let's take a look at this. See, it's all very similar, little gap ups. It's going to make my life very easy to decide if I'm going to take this trade or not intraday. So get rid of this. Kind of lines up. All right, so we can watch this for the long. So listen, guys, if any of the stocks break these levels and they push out of these little dips, I'll just close them and I'll wait for them to come down here because they're coming here. I might even take it short for the ride down, depending on what's happening across the market, okay? You got to keep a broad look. You can't just zoom in on one stock. When I'm trading, this is how my charts are like this, right? I'm over here and I have these trades and I'm watching them. I have my list and I have more than one screen, obviously. Anyway, there's Google. Let me get rid of this. Can watch. I would definitely make sure that we have profit taken at this level here. I'm going to put a little red line. I don't mean to short it there, but coming into this area, you better damn have your profit taken if you're taking it from the bottom. It's actually right there, okay? Could short from 28.09.64, but I don't really like it. Not a fan of that one. So down here, lower the better. If Google breaks this area, that'll give us an idea if we need to wait for the lower levels. This gap fill, the pre-market gap, is going to be very telling for today for whether we want to wait for double bottoms of yesterday's lows or we're going to take the bounce pre-market, okay? Nothing on Home Depot, really. You got a question? Okay. All right. Intel. Wow. Intel came into that 52.56. Not really crazy about Intel. The chart. Could watch it down here. It's got a similar pattern to everybody else, but I'm not crazy about Intel. There's a nice higher low before the push. But if you're looking for something smaller, you can risk this trade down here, but I wouldn't. I would wait for it to get there. I don't think I would risk Intel here. Maybe. Similar movement, right? So we can watch these pre-market levels. We'll have them up on the charts. And then we just, go with the ones that look the best, right? Hopefully we don't pick the dog. And then the same for the shorts up here, okay? Profit taking back into pre-market highs, obviously, guys. If you're getting in here and it sucks up and you get a nice point move, you're going to be taking profit all the way up here, okay? Keep marking. Moderna bounced where it should have bounced, even though it broke its uptrend. Man, I really like that one for a short. Where does that line up? Let me get rid of this. It's not even on my chart. Okay. Short-term trend would be here. Remember, short-term trend trumps long-term trend, guys. Short-term trend trumps long-term trend. Could watch for the short. Where would that be? Yeah. Pre-market highs. Can watch it for a short right here. Down just a little bit. X marks the spot. Right here. I'd watch Moderna for a short here. All right. Moderna didn't have that run up at the close yesterday, like most of the stocks did. So there's a little bit of weakness here. Okay. So we can watch that bounce at 433.03. Okay. Microsoft, same story. Makes my life easy. Yeah. Absolutely. It was pretty ugly. It'll be up good today. Anyway, that's the move, guys. We don't really have to talk about it much. Want to have some profit taken up here if we're taking trades today. I'm holding some Microsoft from a swing trade from Friday. So we'll see how it ends up. The dip into here and the run up to 299 would be beautiful. Dip into 294, I might grab some and ride it up. Problem is the risk is a little larger on this one, so like I said, guys, we're just gonna have to watch across the board. Pre-market coming into the open, where are we sitting? Are we gonna be sitting in this range where we can take a trade when it jams down? Right? Here, I actually should make that red. So if this does this, we can take that bounce, right? Or is it going to slide like this and be sitting on the... If it's sitting here, we can't take the trade. We need distance. And it's Microsoft's pretty damn close. It really needs to inch its way back up here, okay? If everything's sitting on this level, I will not go long at these levels. We'll let them come down, right? Similar plan. MU, same way. Similar pre-market plan. Once again, take those bounces, take that profit. But look across the board. If Apple, Microsoft, Google, everybody, the bigger caps are breaking that pre-market level low, well, everybody else is going to start breaking that pre-market level low. So just sit back, lean back in your chair, and let the market come down. And then we'll try to execute down here or take it short. All right? All right. Netflix. Netflix is a little weak today. Interesting. I have to watch this one on my other screen. You're like it gapped up. It did, but then it pulled back down. There's not a lot of movement in it, though. Same level apply down here at the bottom. 566.18 is where I expect it to come to. So into that area, down here by the double bottom, I'd start getting interested in it long. I wouldn't take it up here. The risk is too big for Netflix. Netflix can make a believer out of your ass in a second. Excuse me. Nvidia. See, I don't like this damn candle. That's the third one I've seen. Third one. I do not like that candle. Yeah. Yeah. So here's our pre-market high on Nvidia. It's into that gap. But I am not overly confident that we're going to get a gap fill. Our gap fill is going to be up there. Get rid of this. That's 3 points. I think we have to watch the close bounce here for 211.12 for the run back up here into 215. You better have some profit taken out by the time it gets here because it can bounce and come back and go all the way down. I don't like this candle. Do not like that candle. And everybody's like, oh, those are market maker candles. They don't mean nothing. No, trust me. They mean something. Yeah, no, they're in the gaps. Like, we need some distance. So we may watch, if they're just kind of hanging, we can watch the pre-market highs for the short, kind of a similar play as yesterday. Because NVIDIA shows me this big candle down. I've seen that on a few, I don't remember which ones. Was it Apple? Microsoft? Microsoft have that candle? Yeah, Microsoft has a bigger candle. Who else had it? Apple had it. Amazon had it. That's another big teller there. I'm going to be very cautious with this level here. Quick profits, okay? If you can execute the level, but don't mess around. Now, this is supposed to be strength, right? We get into the gap. This is supposed to be strength. So we should bounce here at 211 and run up to 218. We should get a gap fill on NVIDIA today. Now, that doesn't mean that NVIDIA is gonna run for the rest of the day. We might get a bounce, run up there, and then sell off all the way down. We could get a late sell-off today versus a run up. Interesting. Well, we'll see what happens. That's why we take the shorter term play. Bounce that level. Can watch this area for a long down here. Really not crazy about PayPal, but get rid of some of this. Pre-market highs up here. That's into the gap. So we'd be watching for the gap fill here. So I'd take, if we go straight up at the open, I'd watch the gap fill. And if we come straight down, I'd watch the long here. And there's another one of those big candles down. PayPal has it too. Got about 8 minutes. We're almost through here. Come back to Qs. Qs is sliding for the last 10 minutes while we've been talking. Remember, this is the area we want to get it long, right in here. But if it breaks through there, guys, if it breaks, it's going to come down to 360. Okay? It's coming here. It's not just going to come arbitrarily in the middle and bounce and come all the way back up here. It's not doing that. Okay? Space did exactly what I told you it was going to do, Tandy. You remember that? I'm going to take it long. No, bro, it's going to crap the bed. I should have shorted that damn thing, and I didn't. Short term that day, it went short too. Anyway, I'm just giving you a hard time because you're always on me. All right, SPY. Same levels apply. Let me get rid of this red. Pre-market highs here. We can watch the pre-market short up to the gap fill at 441. Okay? Lot of range. Lot of range. This is a doji candle. For you that know what a doji candle is, this is a doji candle. It's just a massive doji candle. Okay? Top to bottom. Bottom to top. It may come all the way down here to 428.91 and come all the way back up, or it's going to go to the top first and then come all the way down. It'll probably do that move today. We'll see. SPY. But you got your levels, right, guys? Here's our calls right in here. Well, just remember, stocks are like fish. They go up, they go down. They go down, they go up. No, it came up at the end of the day, straight down, and then bounced and went right straight back up. Up and down. They do it every day. Up and down. You can guarantee that's the only thing we can guarantee. But anyway, we're watching this range 434.04 for the bounce on SPY. Let me get rid of that candle. We can watch 438.93 for the short if that's the first directionary pick. Watch how it comes in. If it's just like climbing, trap and squeeze, trap and squeeze, trap and squeeze, it's probably going to come up here. So we'll see what happens if we get a play or not, guys. Patience. Square. There's a chance the shorts get squeezed. Absolutely. I don't disagree. Oh, yeah. Everybody thinks the market's coming down. I absolutely don't think the market's going to come down yet. This is just profit taking. What'd you say, Chris? Tesla. Same movement on Tesla. Call level still applies on Tesla. Tesla's got a big candle down here, too. Twitter's junk. Boy, the VIX jammed up. We could do, but I don't like the VIX. I don't like how it moves, so it's hard to pick that volatility. Let me stick this over here. All right, Amazon's got a candle up over the open currently. Let's back up our charts. Let's try to focus. We only got 4 minutes or so. Let me open the trade deck here. Yeah. Right. I really should. Let me go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill my coffee cup. Hold on. All right, guys. Got about a minute and a half. Make sure you have your brokerage open. I say trade deck all the time. Make sure your brokerage is open. You have what you're interested in trading open right away. Just setting stuff up here so I'm ready to watch. Got Microsoft, Nvidia, Facebook, Apple, SPY, Qs, and Amazon all open currently. I like this little curl up we're getting before the open. It gives us a little more distance into those levels. Remember, 50 cents risk on SPY, guys. Ten seconds. Here we go. I'll be watching Qs. I'm watching everything. I'm going to be in all over the place. Watch. Woo! Q contracts are real today. I was wrong, damn strike. They're still real. Here we go. Here comes the dip. Get rid of this. See them? Aren't they nasty, boy? Nasty. Mm-hmm. This is good, guys. I'm ready for the long when it gets down here. Just be aware, we have risk for a reason. We have risk box for a reason. Everything's lining up good right now, distance-wise into levels. Microsoft's into the level first. Microsoft and NVIDIA. Very interested to see what happens with those two. Oh, I missed. NVIDIA bounced hard and I missed it. I was just about to grab it. Shit. God damn it. Patience. No, it ain't made it to the level, Tandon. 142.98. Microsoft's into the level. Qs and SPY still have room to go. Facebook's getting bought up early. All right, so it looks like the way this is sliding, these stocks are going to break this level. That's what it looks like. We're gonna have to watch for yesterday's lows. Maybe grab it short from the split, right? We might want to. It breaks this, comes back into that test to take it short, possibly. I don't know yet, but we'll see. SPY and Q's got to get down. Amazon's at the zone already. SPY and Q's are behind. They're bouncing. I don't know. I don't have Carnival up. Watching Apple for the long. Microsoft, I think, just broke. No. Yep. Microsoft just broke the pivot level. We don't know yet. Nvidia's trying to hold. I'm watching it on my other screen. All right, Amazon dipped through that 33.55 into the exact close and bouncing. Big candle out of Q's. I'm pissed off. I almost took Apple. Doggone it. Guys, you see how the levels, we're a long way. We're a long way from this lower level, and a lot of stuff are sitting on these lower levels. Amazon's down here. Apple was down here. There's still some distance. I'm still not confident in these plays. I'm about to short Apple. I've changed my mind at the moment. We'll see. I might just hold on here. Yeah, I'm not real excited the way the market's moving right now. It's looking like a trap to dump. I don't have any open trades. I might watch SPY here. I don't really want to short Apple. I do and I don't. I might short, man, the SPY contracts. SPY off VWAP short the 437 shorts up to the 200. I shorted SPY. We'll see. I'm not going to take it much over VWAP. We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, Apple did come down. This looks like a trap and dump. That's why I'm short SPY. I'm going to take it up into the high. Then I'll make a decision. I may take an ad if it pops into that. Intraday high, guys, we're talking about. And I got the 200 right above it. All right. Amazon, hold on. Amazon and Apple are trying to hold here. Yeah. I'm even on my contract right here. They're trying to hold those levels. It's trying to hold it. I got very low risk on this trade. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, coming up. It's at the 200. Took an ad right there. If it keeps going, I'm just going to close it. Very interesting move on SPY today. This Apple suck up made me think it might not work, actually. We'll see. I'm going to give it on the 200 because I know it bounces the 200, so we'll see. Very dangerous moves today, gentlemen. Divergence all over. Facebook's diving. Oh, I'm going to about get paid. I took an ad there. Here we go. Come. I'm not looking at Carnival, Chris. I have a trade open on SPY. I'm taking some profit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I just took a bunch off. She might turn and run. We'll see. A lot of emotion in the market right now, guys. Be careful. You can see it. There we go. There we go. Very choppy. When you back this out, we're just in the middle. Could go either way, but Amazon bounced this level. I would like to see Amazon break down. I would make a big ad in my position. Microsoft's running up. Why, man, the divergence is just crazy. The volatility in my contract's unbelievable. Whew. I'm well into the green now on SPY short. It was a trap. Come on. A run back to VWAP. I'll probably take an ad as long as Amazon's below VWAP. Told you it likes to bounce off the 200. I wanted to know what my risk was, and that was definitely within my risk. I took it here on the push, right? So I got filled like I was here. So as it jammed, I went down a little bit, but then I took a big ad and got filled at $2.64, and that gave me my profit coming down here. Here we go. Probably taking an ad. I know I'm taking an ad into a higher low. Thinking about it. I haven't decided. I'm watching everything. I'm trying to see if we're going to push. Microsoft just had a big green candle and broke the 200. May wait for a double top. I have a bunch of profit. I just have some left on. There, it failed the VWAP. I mark it in and mark it out, guys. I don't mess around. I'm not trying to limit in and limit out. There's that failure off of VWAP. Doesn't mean it's going to hold it. It's not there yet. It's close. It's holding a higher low at the moment. The only reason that I didn't execute right here is because Microsoft jammed up above the 200. Nvidia is at lows intraday. Just broke it. All right. Now I'm going to take an ad. Come on. Suck up a little bit. Let me get you. Come on. bought those for what I paid for them the first time. The ones I'd sold, the early ones. When it dipped here, I sold them. Just bought some here. Playing with fire, guys. I don't suggest doing exactly what I'm doing unless you're prepared. God damn it. Giving some back. It's only a little ad. Yeah. There she goes. All right, close that. I'm all the way out. Yeah, I like NVIDIA as well. Video contracts are expensive, buddy. I'm in. I'm green on the day. I told you this was a dangerous play right here. It was dangerous because of this exact thing. I got filled on NVIDIA at $4.95. There we go. 210 calls. Is that what you bought, Tandon? I did. That's what I bought. Oh, I marketed in. Microsoft's taken off. Facebook straight up. Come on, NVIDIA. I'd love to see a nice big fucking $4 candle out of you while I'm in it long. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's driving me crazy. SPY should at least run up to 438.93 from here. Doesn't have to, though. I have the 210 calls. Did you buy the 210 or 212.50? SPY's moving. I caught SPY short. I probably should have took it long. I was even talking about it, and then I just closed it out. I still ended up green. Just gave back some. That happens sometimes, buddy. All right, NVIDIA's starting to pay me. I'm in NVIDIA long currently. 210 calls. We need NVIDIA to get over VWAP. Microsoft is jamming. Microsoft's over pre-market highs. Or it's right at it right now. I needed that move, baby. Some shorts there at pre-market high. I'm not going to keep my NVIDIA contracts much longer. I've been peeling some off. I'm just taking a little short $20 profit. There's a lot of risk in these NVIDIA contracts. Yeah, it's being doggish. I'm green, but the longer it sits here, I just start peeling it off and lowering my exposure. So the Microsoft long was perfect this morning. The Apple long was perfect. The Facebook long was perfect. Of course, your glorious leader shorted SPY and made some money here and then gave some back. Still ended up green, but I should have damn took this long. I wanted it to come here. But bet your ass when it gets to 438.93, I'm going to short the crap out of SPY. Because it didn't test this. 438.93. Depending on what it's doing when it gets up there. Come on, NVIDIA. There we go. There we go. Come on. There you go. There you go. Chris, did you take anything? Big suck back on SPY. Yeah, Amazon. Big move up. Amazon breaks over this. It really should take off. All right, we got a pre-market high failure so far on Facebook and Microsoft. We'll see if it can keep it together. I'm long in NVIDIA. I have a smaller position than when I started, taking some profit short. Listen, I don't suggest buying a $500 contract and only making $20 or 25 bucks a contract. But I just take some profit. I don't care. I mean, I just lower my exposure. Because your exposure is pretty big on a $500 contract. I have a stop set on my NVIDIA contracts. I'm not going red. If it goes to 495, it'll take me out. Well, we have a doji day on SPY, so it should go up and test the high and then turn around and go and test the bottom or the mid. Because it never made it. It never made it here. That's why I think it's going to come back. It should have made it here and it didn't. And there wasn't enough. It's not like it came within 20 cents where I could say it made it. It didn't even get close. Yeah, Amazon's pushing. Bounced right where I thought it would, Amazon. This is the move I expected us to get. Just SPY didn't make it in deep enough. So it looked like a trap and dump situation to me, but it's running up right now, so we'll see. Hold on. 433.03, it just tagged it. That was the short I wanted on Moderna right there. That's it. It tagged it to the penny. To the penny. To the penny for 3 points. Boy, I missed that. I'd have took that if I'd have seen it. Thanks for telling me 3-4 minutes late. You can only watch so many stocks efficiently, guys. You can't watch them all. Anybody says they can watch 15 stocks at once, lying. $589. Gotcha. And it may break out. We'll see. SPY. There's a lot of choppy up down. A lot of them. There's a lot of fight going on. Who's gonna win? I made a little profit on SPY and a little profit on NVIDIA, but Nvidia is probably going to stop me out if it comes down much more than it is right now. We got a lower high on SPY. Let me go back to Amazon. What's happening here? Came up into the open, stopped. I might watch the VWAP SPY for a call. That would be the 436s. Boy, they're pretty expensive. Boy, everything's coming down right now, except for Nvidia. Yeah, Apple's still trying to go. Apple was perfect. That was perfect on Apple. I thought about shorting it right here. I did. And it did fail when I said that. It did fail when I said I was going to short it. And I end up taking SPY short. Hey, buddy, not everybody's perfect. I wouldn't short Apple until the pre-market high. And I told you where I like Apple short at 146.04. That's the level I really like. But you can pre-market short the high. If SPY continues south, SPY still ain't made it high enough. I think we get a bounce here and it runs up. It's just a weird, it's 10 o'clock. My advice is to just sit back and wait for it to get to a level and then take a trade. Don't take it in the middle. That's my advice. This is a tough trading day, just like I said it was going to be pre-market. It's a tough trading day. We got a perfect play out of Microsoft. Perfect play out of Microsoft. We got a almost perfect play out of Apple. What about Coin? Did Coin come down there? Coin was another perfect play, almost. Disney, almost. Facebook. See, Google's coming down right now. That's interesting. Moderna was a perfect short off of 433.03. Microsoft's still running. Microsoft's going to go back to the top. It's why. Oh, look at MU. All right, here's our first break that low. MU's, just got taken out of Nvidia. All right, the market's coming down. Hold on. I might have to go short. I wasn't paying attention. I should have bought this. Talking and I missed it. That's why I had a stop set on Nvidia, guys. This is why right here. Yeah. Well, it ran real close to the pre-market high. It's close. Damn it. Told you it's going to come down here. Look at this. Look at this in the middle. You see this where it's bouncing there and there? It should come all the way to the bottom now. Give me a pull up and I'm just going to short SPY. Come on, suck up. That was enough. Yeah, all these stocks follow SPY or should. Come on down, baby. Come on down. Nvidia broke lows. All right, we're crapping the bed. Take a little profit on my 437s. I bought 437 puts right here. I let it suck back up and I grabbed some. And my stop would be the VWAP, right? Always by the risk. Take quick profit. Small trade. See if Nvidia is going to bounce right here. It's going to break this. If it does, the whole market's going to come down. Or it should. Because MU showed us that the market's coming down. See? Look at MU. Son of a bitch, that Moderna short was perfect. Nvidia's right into the level. I'm going to buy some more. Bought some more 437 shorts. Hopefully I don't get short squeezed. Oh, Nvidia broke. I'm good. All right. I bought a bunch. Sometimes you got to take a couple of stabs. What's Amazon doing? All right. Google just broke pre-market lows or intraday low. It's underneath the open. Well, all the signs say we're going down. It's coming into these levels. See what happens. I'm short SPY. It breaks this right here. It's going to tank quickly down here. Come on, there we go. I got a big position now. Come on. I got to take a little profit there anyway. Don't be stupid. Doesn't have to go down, but we think it's going to. Things can bounce these double bottoms, some of them. Facebook's at a double bottom. Nvidia broke the low. Apple's coming down. Qs are coming down. Come on, give me a big candle. Down, not up. Come on, SPY. Taking profit on the way down, guys. I took a pretty big ad right here. I'm just peeling contracts off. Taking profit. There's some buyers trying to come in right here, but I don't think they're strong enough. I see it across the board. I'm taking it to here. This is my target, 434.04 if we can get there. Amazon, break that low, baby. Break it. Break it. Watch your profits. My best fill was $2.91 on the 437s. Come on, I need Amazon to break that low. It's trying to hold it. That's why we got these little bit of green here. Google's breaking lows. Come on. I just want to make a quick 10,000 bucks. My risk is the VWAP, guys, right here. That's as far as up as I'm coming. And I may take an ad, depending. All right, NVIDIA's trying to claw up. Contracts swung my way. Bought some more. Just bought back the ones I sold. I'll just sell them if it breaks. I'll close the whole position. When it gives me an opportunity to add at the same area I bought them for, while I still think it's coming down, that's a good purchase. I'm instantly up $10 on those contracts. Come on, baby. Come on. Let loose. Let loose. Here's our target. That's where I want to go. There we go. There we go. Grab some profit. That's a quick 20 a contract. Nice. What'd you buy? There we go. Shorted Apple. Nice. On that, when that candle spiked up, you bought it? Good job. Come on, SPY. There we go. Taking some more profit. $3.30 a contract. Quick $40 a contract, guys, right there. 437 shorts. No, I wouldn't. Depends where you are. I'm not. I'm not even looking at it. Those contracts from the other day, I'm keeping them till Friday. Do what you want, though. I'm getting paid right now in SPY. I gotta execute some profit. Come on, fill me good, baby. Boom! Fill me 352. Yeah. Let's go to the basement. Amazon broke lows. Q should break this bottom and continue south. Yeah, bro. You picked it. You were in the right trade. You hold on. I mean, you take profit. You took it a little early, but don't get mad for taking profit. That's a good habit, not a bad habit. Sometimes you take profit short. Yeah. From what to what? Yeah. Nice. Peeling profit off these SPY contracts. We had some buyers here at the bottom. I don't think it's going to hold. I think it's going to break and come down. This is what I was talking about earlier. That these candles made me nervous for this type of movement right here. I'm going to make $100 a contract on these contracts. It looks like if it comes down here, I'm making 100. I'm at 360 now. I bought them at 291 here. Now I've taken a bunch of profit. This took some more. Facebook's at the call level. Google's getting into the call level. I think SPY's going to come to 430, 404. But if you're already green on that trade, it's 10-10. If you're not in a trade, I probably wouldn't grab another one. Woo! 375, baby. Hold on, let me grab some profit. 381, it filled me. Get down. Come on. All the way. Give me that 100. 5 more bucks. There it is. Come on. Pow! 395, 100 a contract, boys. There it is. 100 a contract right here. 5 minutes. I'm going to close out my entire position here at 434.04. Well, I might save 5 contracts, but I'm getting low now. I'm getting greedy is what I'm getting. Let me take some more off. $386. I gave back $10 a contract on those. Getting greedy. My target's down here. I really should. I think it should come here, so. Let me move my stop. I have a stop set at $3.50 right now on my remaining contracts. On the 437s. Okay? So if it bounces and shits one big giant candle straight up, it'll take me out. But my ultimate target's 434.04. We were close. Close. Right into that congestion is where it dipped. Told you I expected it to test this. It just did a little short trap and then got everybody out. I mean, I closed here and then I just waited. And then once I saw a proper entry, which was this test here, bought it, took profit, bought a little more, took some profit, bought it big here, and then getting paid. Q's is coming into the 365.68. Facebook's holding the level, Nvidia's below, Microsoft's coming in, Amazon's still selling off. I should get a 434.04 test out of SPY. Should. Intel's almost a first call. Remember, the market's selling off, so remember what I said. If it's at the first call, we want to wait for the second call. But this is a pretty straight run into these lower levels, so it may bounce a little bit. Google's breaking under the 2780, which is that first level. Nvidia's headed to the second level. Nvidia could come all the way to 201. Here we go. Getting ready to take some more profit here. Fill me 417. Take a profit coming to these levels, guys. It should bounce here. Doesn't mean it's going to, but this is where I expect it to bounce. So I'm going to be taking my bulk of my shares off. Big day today. Big day now. Mahaffey, is that a smile? Mahaffey's got a big shit-eating grin on his face. He likes this move. All right, Q's is trying to bounce. Facebook's holding the first call level. Nvidia's at the second. I expect them to break through and do a trap, but they can bounce there. Microsoft's strong, by the way. If I see a higher low, I'll probably... Let me move my stop. Holy crap, I haven't moved it. Moved it up to 375. See, we're getting a bounce. Look at Q's. Q's right to the penny. Bounce. Everything's bouncing right now. Might stop me out right here. Boom. I'm all the way out now. Just stop me out right there. Look at that bounce, guys. Look at that bounce. Doesn't mean it's going to hold it. If you took this trade, be taking profit. Tandon. It didn't get you in. You got to get it. You got to get a real broker, bro. Yeah, I almost took Q's, but I was still at SPY short, and I was watching Q's, and I almost took the call, but I hate doing. Hey, sometimes you're going short, and then it comes into levels you flip and go long. But listen, take profit. Amazon is underneath the split level. Okay, it's coming back in for the test, which it just did, to go short. It can easily shit the bed from here across the board. Easily shit the bed. YouTube, all done. Big day. Came right to the levels. Took a couple of stabs at it to get the big trade, but we got it. Have a great day. I'm going to work with my guys that are in the room.